another comment from Eric Andrist. Go ahead.
First, I was waiting online in the last meeting to speak at the end, and they shut down the meeting without allowing me to. This after Carrie Webb was cutting off people in the October meeting at 2 minutes instead of at 3. Carrie, I realize you have a duty to request that callers don't talk about open complaints, but you cannot enforce that. According to the Brown Act, the public can talk about anything they want at a public meeting as long as it's on topic. So you need to stop telling people that they can't talk about open complaints because it's just not true. And I'd like my 40 seconds back that you took away from me at the last meeting. I mailed a packet of information to the hotel in San Diego to Kimberly Kirkmeyer to pass out to each of you, and I want to make sure you all got those. Due to the delay in the video, I can't see you raise your hands. Secondly, have any of you ever been to our website at forpatientsafety.org and seen our database that mirrors the information available and not available on Breeze? Do you think that's responsible as members of the board, that it's supposed to be protecting the citizens of this state? To illustrate problems with your website, medical board grammatical errors are rampant. Does no one proofread these documents? Do you not have spell check applications on your computers? A recent accusation said, failing to documenting the results of echo or spinal x-ray she ordered. It should have read, failing to document the results of an echo or spinal x-ray that she ordered. Then on the very next page, they copied and pasted the exact same sentence, including the errors. In the same document, one section is lettered A, B, and then B again, and then they copied and pasted it in the next section down with the mistake included. I found one the other day that Kimberly Kirkmeyer signed that was dated in the year 3015, right directly above her signature. In December, Christina Lawson put her signature on 2 separate decisions that had the effective and ordered dates reversed. Clearly, someone just copied and pasted the mistake from one document to the other, and Christina didn't bother to read them carefully and rubber-stamped her signature to them. They later had to be corrected. A clerk typist for the state of California makes over $50,000 a year and is allowed to get by with all kinds of mistakes. I do all this for no money at all. You all should be ashamed for not being more careful and taking your time to actually read these documents. Do you really think that you can just sit there on your hands all the time, especially the non-doctors on the panel, ignoring the public when they bring important issues of non-protection and law-breaking to your attention, like we're just annoying gnats on the wall? The superiority is just unconscionable, and you should all be ashamed. You've all been told that your own lawyer is breaking the Public Records Act law, and no one seems to care. You just sit back and let it happen. One would think at the very least you'd get sick of me bringing it up all the time and would want to deal with it once and for all. Recently, I sent in some public document requests and got a letter back from an Alexandria Shimbra, public affairs analyst. In her reply, she states that my request will require the board to search for, collect, and examine a voluminous amount of records and needed to extend the due date 2 weeks. This request was for a doctor's disciplinary document that should already be viewable in Breeze, but is missing. It should already exist online, so why would they need to look through a voluminous amount of records to find it and need more time to do so? A second request for a disciplinary document resulted in another letter from Alexandria, this time stating that they were unable to locate the documents. So documents required by law are not only missing from Breeze, but the board is incapable of finding them. Will there be any accountability for this transgression? Of course not. The medical board is without accountability. It's disgusting. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments on the